Now for today's quick shot of sips, suds, and smokes.
Oh, and that happens all the time as you're making your list. Hey, welcome to this quick shot edition. This is good old boy Mike, and we have a couple of hosts here for this first rendition of The Shit Show. This is our post-production day episode where we've been walking through and tasting gin for the last 2 days.
What?
And, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
It's craptastic.
It's been a botanical infused moment. That's all I have to say. Joining me here for this discussion is good old boy Sparky.
Hey.
Good old gal Cary.
What up?
And Charlie is here.
Hey, hey.
And Ginny is joining me.
Hello.
And I'm good old boy Mike. And we're going to get to cover a few topics over the few moments here. This is a completely free-for-all. So listen, if you're looking for a sanitized version of Sips, Suds, and Smokes, feel free to enjoy another episode.
Press pause now.
This is not it for sure, okay?
Turn this off if you have kids in the car.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to be listening to this. But we have a few topics that we thought we'd really enjoy kind of covering along the way. So the first up is... actually, we want to talk about some products that we didn't get to talk about on some of these episodes today.
Yeah, there was
We're going to call this Who's on the Bottom.
Do you want to talk about the bottom to the top? Is that what you want to talk about the fray first?
I like
Would you
to
call it
talk
the
about
power
the
bottom? Is that what?
Yeah.
Yes.
Power bottom.
I've never seen people write the word vomit on a tasting note.
Let's talk about that.
And be honestly describing the product, not like a criticism.
Hey, and before we get into this, I have to ask you guys a question. You've been drinking gin for 2 days.
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to, crap out a juniper shrub after this? I mean, how does that work exactly?
No. As long as it didn't come out sideways, I'm good.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Everything is better with lube.
Splintering.
All I got to say is my life's going to have a lot of things in my life are going to have botanicals.
Yeah, I get it, man.
So Mike said we're going to talk about product names. I'm going to let him.
No, I said it was the Frey ranch gin.
My God,
So
for a gold medal winner.
It's
I
the
know.
Frey branch dressing.
So listen, I saw I saw an interesting review about this from somebody else, and
Who?
Was it good, interesting,
Shame
or
them.
bad?
Shame them right now.
I don't remember, and
Googling it.
I was shooting in 4,000 different directions. I was like, okay, well, I would love for this to be a part of the discussion in the equation. And okay, so first off, let's talk about the positives. This is really cool packaging. I love the bottle.
It
I
is
love
gorgeous.
the fact that it's etched. I really love the glass stopper. If you had filled it with filtered water from Texas, it would have been
so
really
much
awesome.
better.
It would have been really awesome.
Even if it wasn't filtered and it was from a latrine in Texas on the border where we're waiting to come over.
Okay, let's be serious. Let's be completely serious here.
I'm totally serious.
I know you are, but let's be serious in terms of what we tasted.
Because
That is spectacular of
Hurl.
itself.
It
Yes.
tasted like Hurl.
It really did.
It was amazing. When you guys were telling me about this, I was like, okay, whatever.
The nose.
Yeah, as soon as you unstoppered it, 2 or 3 feet away, you could smell Hurl.
I'm going to read all of our tasting notes verbatim right
Okay,
here
yes,
off
please.
of our tasting note sheet. I'm not going to tell you who said what. Off flavors and alcohol. Let's see. I'm sorry. I need to follow this across. Smelled bad and tasted worse as there were hints of furniture polish in there. A tinge of vomit.
That was me.
Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm losing track of where I'm at. And a tinge of vomit smells. Sorry.
Like
That's
the
the problem
bathroom
with
at the
Excel.
Antenna Club.
Yes, smelled really bad, worse than it actually tasted. Furniture polish in there, and like the bathroom at the Antenna Club. What is the Antenna Club?
The Antenna Club was the
Help
second
educate our
oldest
viewers for that, or our listeners.
rock bar in the country. It was located on Madison Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee, and then some bastards closed it down and opened something
I will
sanitized.
I will own my own tasting notes. In the history of writing tasting references for over 10,000 products, I've never written down the word Bozo bubblegum. And I wrote down Bozo Bubblegum.
That is a very specific profile.
Yes.
I know.
So I
I
have
think
to
it
say,
was kind. Bozo Bubblegum is very kind.
I have to say,
Definitely
the back
best
of
review.
first line of the back of their label. If you want something done right, do it yourself. My notes to them are outsource.
Yeah, I would say.
Sourcing is not always a
Hey, not everybody gets to be an astronaut,
I
buddy.
want
just
you to
need
pick
to.
what should be the country that we should export this product to.
I think Slovenia.
Slovenia,
I
yes,
think.
I agree, yes.
Yeah.
Is
That
there
works.
a
Moose
country
and
where
squirrel.
eating your own vomit is like the awesome thing to do? Because I remember thinking, did I throw up in my own mouth or did someone do it for
Viva
me?
la France! I'm sorry. Yes, that was a little too quick there. You know,
I'm sorry, we're pacifists,
Bam.
so
Once
I
again.
can't.
I just want to make sure we're banned from France.
I honestly think Southern U.S. But,
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say Alabama? Absolutely.
did.
I agree wholeheartedly. I think that is award-winning. This is the award-winning Alabama
Haters gonna
gin.
hate.
I agree. You know, if you have this in Mobile and you say, "Honey, I think that I could we could squeeze out another kid after I hit half that bottle." You know, that's
Hey,
it.
people drink Fireball, so why not?
I would say blend the two. It would be a vast improvement over the base products.
I mean, if you've been throwing up in the bathroom all night and you just need a little palate cleanser, this isn't like really harsh to what you've just experienced.
All right. So for those of you that are single, would you say that this is the perfect beverage to make sure that you share with your date that has a vast exit-only process?
I'm the only single one here.
Okay, all right.
So here's what. You come near me smelling like that, it's a possibility.
I love that.
Maybe eat a mint.
Well, we had a few other things in the lineup to talk about.
One that shocked the heck out of me.
All
There's a
right.
couple
Is
that
it
shocked
this
the heck- There was
Nolix?
actually a couple.
This one about made me cry.
I thought that the Gilded
Can-
arrived in a gold brick with an armored truck, you know, along with it was.
Can I tell
Jenny
my
and
this? I
Chuck
got to tell the
fell
story.
in love
This
under
week,
this sweet,
So
sweet
I
haze.
proposed to my wonderful co-host Ginny Tonic. She accepted me to be married. We went to one of our favorite restaurants in Cincinnati, Salazar's. He served us a cocktail with a wonderful Nolitz gin.
It was a martini, and
Yes.
And then he described it as a firework that fails in the sky.
I know, because it just died on the vine. We all hated it here.
it was so much
So
perfume.
shocking.
That was
That's what Chuck thought about his life with you. Failed in the sky.
So
you know what though? Like I feel like I don't hate it as much today.
Wait. This from the
honestly.
single person at the table?
Fuck you.
I'm going to shoot you back on
My
that one.
fireworks fail in the sky every night.
Yes, mine do too. But that's a whole different
I
story.
thought this was
It's
a
all
great,
about shooting them off.
This is a great thing. I think about the benefits, but also maybe the limitations of a blind tasting. Sometimes
I was shocked.
You know,
I was
one
really
thing-
shocked.
So you wanted it in the top 10
I honestly did. I thought. Well, no, I
for
didn't.
the nostalgia.
I
or
didn't. I
just-
didn't necessarily want it. I expected it to be in the top.
Guys, I will say though, it has a really heavy bottle with a heavy lid though.
Yes,
so
it
it's
does.
really that's like really
feels
nice packaging.
very
It feels heavy and expensive.
I know. I was
So
just like-
packaged.
it was like a lead cap on it. I was just like, okay.
that is you could probably kill somebody with that cap alone.
Really,
So
I know, that
speaking of
doesn't
the
seem
night
safe.
of our proposal, Jenny says, so much perfume.
So much perfume.
So is this a dead-on ringer for a clone of Tanqueray? Do you think so?
No.
No? If anything else in the lineup?
Oh my God, there's so much perfume.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like
That's what I'm
drinking.
Oh, well, this is the first time Sparky had it.
Yeah.
So
That's.
I mean, I've only had it in cocktails. I don't think I've ever had it neat. And good God, it's like drinking
Yeah.
my mama's
That was what hit me too.
perfume bottles. There's like
Yeah.
rosy nightmares.
Yeah. No, it was. And I think
Oh,
it is.
sorry.
I wanted it to be
So
different.
you're saying
but
that the 20 award-winning elements that are just plastered all over this bottle are just those people are smoking crack? Is that it?
I don't know, man.
I would have to say best in a cocktail. Don't ever drink it
if
straight.
you know,
Crack water tastes better.
If you know that this bottle costs $50 for the bottle, does that change your opinion? And obviously it does.
Oh, no
How
way.
much for a bottle?
It's $50 for a bottle.
Hog balls.
No,
That's
I'm telling you, that deserves like multiple buzzers.
Well, of course it's $50. The cap alone is
25, yeah.
That's made out of like rich Corinthian lead.
Hey, we'll be right back talking about more on the shit show right after this break for our quick shot.
Trademarked.
Stars and cobalt blue. Look to the left, to the right. Keep your eyes on the road, my darling. Wondering if we're only passing through. Open roads and open windows. My hand is yours forever, sweet love. Our eyes ahead on these back roads.
6 ugly ones.
Hey, welcome back to Sip, Suds, and Smokes on this 20-minute quick shot edition. This is the shit show after a long day of gin-infused elements.
2 days.
Yeah, two full days of drinking gin.
And crapping juniper.
Yeah, we're talking about a few products that we didn't get to talk about on the main episodes. And,
Power bottoms.
Yeah, yeah. So we're all agree that the Nolitz is definitely, the cap is probably worth more than the product. Is that right?
Yes.
Everybody gives a solid thumbs up.
It makes a hell of a. It makes a great deodorant though. I've been using it under my.
Yeah.
I'd really like to move
It really
on
takes
to
care of
number
that stress.
19.
Which,
No. I
Okay,
wanna-
bossy McBossy pants.
Save-
Let's just
we
move on to
save
number
19.
19.
I think we save that for the last 5 minutes if we have it. Oh my goodness. And we saw where that was tucked.
That one is few and far between.
Listen, I want to talk about the Malfi because
Talk about the Malfi. That was interesting.
this was a product that honestly
We need a visual. We need an auditory to go with that visual.
The amount of hand gestures.
I've never seen anybody's hands move like that. Like, you just want to hurl so fast. So.
Yeah, he tried it, and it's like his whole body was shaking and his hands are waving.
With the Malfi?
No, that was
jazz hands on crack.
That was jazz hands with...
No, Nollet. The dregs of the Nollet.
Okay, well, listen, pass around the Malfi, because I have a little bit of a story around this.
What do I do with
Maybe
this?
one of you...
Here, I'll take it.
Take it to the dome.
So...
Charlie's the dump bucket.
Oh, my goodness. So, this package arrived, and I got to tell you, this is the best packaging
there's so
all
much
the gin
citrus.
products that
So
we...
cute.
I'm telling you, it arrived in a turquoise box. Everything was matching. They had this...
It's
all
like
this
an Italian ray of sunshine.
They
in a
had all
bottle.
this sculpted
This
foam.
tastes like limoncello.
They had all the sculpted foam
Yeah,
that was around it.
Doesn't
and,
it? Does it
and-
taste like limoncello?
And it actually included a bottle of tonic actually in...
No.
Yeah. It
Reason
did.
for that.
And the cork matches the packaging.
And
also.
how about
Like,
that?
pay attention to detail.
I'm telling you, I think I should... Here,
But
Charlie,
it
can you
is-
fire this down? So...
Yeah, I got it.
I
Pass
love
on
it
over. I
that
got
our
it.
tasting notes are so cohesive.
I know,
It was-
but...
It was
Never
lemon.
get along.
It was
It's
just-
like mommy and daddy quit fighting.
And there
but
was this,
here,
there was this really gorgeous brochure that was in the front of the Malfi, and it talked about this very interesting history about this product. And this is actually part of the Gen 101 show, because if you don't know it yet, actually the gin was created in Italia.
Totally
of all places.
listening to that later.
Yeah. So... it was just, I really thought it was a very interesting history around all of that. And I was so looking forward to this product. And I opened it up and I'm like, oh my God, this is like a lemon infused bag of lemons on stacked of lemons. It was like limoncello on top of gin. I mean,
lemon pledge. It was.
Yeah, there's your lemon pledge, man. No, it's like the most lemony lemon that has ever lemoned.
Yes. I'm getting heartburn just drinking it.
you're right,
From the lemon.
flavored.
Jenny. This is lemon pledge in a
Yes.
bottle.
Yes.
So Jenny says in her tasting notes from last night, and this is number 29 of the gins we tasted, so we were still pretty on top of our tasting game.
So when did that fall off? Like between 35 and 37?
30.
Don't you worry about it. I, was-
One after this.
I noted for myself at 26, but it's fine.
Well,
so we have Lemon Pledge. That was
Had
Jenny's
the musical
tasting.
genre changed by then?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
And then we have Sprite, question mark.
Yeah,
I swear this is Sprite.
I thought of Sprite.
Lemon lime is not what I want from Jen.
That was mine.
Another tasty note, candied citrus zest. Is this Grand Marnier?
But you know what? It's not like normal Sprite. It's like Kroger knockoff Sprite.
Yes.
Like,
It's definitely
Yes.
the cheap Sprite.
it's like Big K's Sprite.
Big K.
Kroger knockoff Sprite.
It is. That's.
But you said this was good in a gin and tonic, didn't you?
It really was. And
I mean, Mike gave this the highest rating of the day with a 3 at Bag of Livins.
I did, and I really love this. And this, I had a short list of the things I really enjoyed in a gin and tonic, and this made my top 3 in a gin and tonic. It just really rocked the house.
It really though, like
I'm really curious as to what tonic you use, because if it had any sugar in it,
No.
you
I
was
would
going
be
to
in
say,
a diabetic
I know because
coma.
there's so much sweetness and
use
so much lemon. It really does
same
taste like
brand
lemon
all
jello.
the way around. So
I looked it up. Big K citrus drop.
All right, I'll name it on this show. I use Fever Tree Tonic,
Okay.
and I use basically
Okay.
the standard Indian. Yeah,
They would be the ones to sponsor this show.
I know. That's why I
I'll
didn't
call
mention
them.
them on the main show, because
Fever
I'm
Tree.
telling you, you really should. I mean, I
get up
love
with
that
that.
tonic. I
Yes.
really do.
I like Ventimans is really good.
I had Ventimans, I had Q, I had a bunch of other stuff, but I decided for this exercise, I wanted to use one brand all the way
This
across.
gin
you know what is
can't
one-
stand a tonic that has any more sugar in it.
Do you know what tonic water has won like so many awards and almost always wins most tastings? Is Whole Foods generic brand.
Yes, I know.
Apparently it's incredible.
It
Like,
is. I've tried it right alongside all of these. In fact, I mean that would make a good show all by itself. Is
Tonic?
talk a little bit because I really love the Jack Ruby's syrup that I have. It because it allows you to kind of throttle everything. It's like the ability of having cast strength. Whiskey, and you have a thing of limestone water. It's like I can decide when I want this.
If you're going to do a tonic water show, though, you need to wait till the summer so we can really see if it can stop the malaria, as it supposedly can.
What about a Zika?
We'll see about that.
Well, that's next summer.
Well, we had some interesting topics to get on really quick. We have a few more. So, should you make gin as a revenue gap? Right?
Yeah, that's a great question. So,
Can I vote with my soundboard? I vote no. I don't.
What should you make then? I mean, if it's not gin, I think
Vodka,
gin's
right?
better than moonshine and who needs another vodka? Who needs another
is
vodka?
Everybody needs
it
a new
has
vodka.
to be better, though.
It has
can't
to be,
just
yes.
be your
Well, I agree.
half-assed attempt at throwing some shit in a bottle and flavoring it with something that you don't care about.
But
and
that's what
throwing it out there.
any
Distillery?
any revenue filler. If your heart's in the brown spirits and you're just making something to put it out there, like I went to see like Peerless. Like I felt so bad
Hashtag
for
get
them.
an investor.
They were hawking this like harshly flavored moonshine.
No, and I'm so
And it
tired
was
of...
so
Sorry,
gross.
That was like nuclear green fuel.
Yeah, like, hey, would you
I'm
like
sorry,
a couple...
are you talking about what's in my bosom?
No, I'm saying when we were all there, it was like you could see that green from orbit.
I'm tired. I'm tired of the bullshit moonshines. I'm tired of those. I'm tired of White Dog being
Come
sold
and
as a
gone.
standalone product.
Oh,
and
totally.
I'm tired of
Please
these
stop doing that.
I'm tired of these like startup BS distilleries releasing a 2-year-old like still can remove the enamel off your teeth. Like, oh, we're ready. No, you're not. You need to leave that in the. You really need to keep that in a
So
barrel for
here's
longer.
where we are in the world
but, yeah,
of craft
so I'm
whiskey.
saying, there's
It's
nothing
really expensive to like throw whiskey in a barrel and sit around and twiddle your thumbs for 4 to 6 years. So
it is.
nobody gets
Well,
to
you
do
don't
that.
survive if you do it.
It's hard.
I think the exercise we learned out of this is make a really good London dry gin.
Do it right,
and
or
do it
don't
right.
do it.
and don't screw around with it. And
And if
think
you're
that
going
if
to put
you-
it
That's
in
a
a
really good point.
barrel,
That's
then
a great-
maybe you
great
should
point.
taste it
So what I would
before you
say is,
send it out there.
If you can make a really good done right gin, that is probably the best time filler that you can make. Better than moonshine, better than White Dog.
But
better
and
than
I agree
vodka.
with you. But there's so much of change of style with this American stuff. It's kind of like a botanical dumpster fire.
Y'all, we're tasting it, so just make it good. We'll like it.
well, I hope you enjoyed this discussion on the newly established shit show
Done.
for our quick shots. I really hope you come back. Join us once again for another episode of Sip, Suds, and Smokes.
I'm so sad we didn't talk about 19.
I know.
That was my favorite tasting note.
Few spirits run away.
What was 19? You. Oh.
This has been a one-tan-hand production of Sip, Suds, and Smokes, a program devoted to the appreciation of some of the finer slices of life. From the Dude in the Basement Studios, your hosts, the Good Old Boys, will see y'all next time.